Hi, my name is Matthew Hong, and I am a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Washington. In this video presentation, I'll talk about how we can help product teams plan for natural language failures with a tool called the AI Playbook. Before I begin, I would like to quickly acknowledge my collaborators, Adam Forney, Derek DeBellis, and Salima Amirshi at Microsoft Research. Our work is motivated by the recognition that there are too many inefficiencies in the way we prototype AI experiences. Specifically, failure behaviors of natural language AI products are often found and addressed after they've been deployed to users. And there are three main reasons why this could be happening. First, AI-driven systems are unpredictable because of the probabilistic nature of machine learning models. So it's often difficult for product teams to know what errors are possible and how users will react to those errors. And without having a plan to counter these errors, we will continue to build AI products that can be harmful to users and costly to fix. So we set out to understand how we can help product teams working on natural language products address AI failures early enough in the prototyping process. With this goal in mind, our research progressed in the following three phases. First, to get a sense of the status quo, we interviewed 12 practitioners in a single large software company who worked in areas of search, writing assistance, conversational AI, and recommendation. Then we developed a taxonomy of natural language failures in common AI products, such as chatbots and writing assistants. This presentation will not cover any details of the taxonomy, so I would highly encourage you to read our paper to learn more about this. Finally, we developed an interactive tool called the AI Playbook and conducted an evaluative study. One of our surprising findings from the first interview study is that practitioners rarely engage in any prototyping because it slows down their pace of development. When people were prototyping, we found that product teams were so focused on the hero or golden path scenarios that would only happen in ideal circumstances, which made it easier for people to overlook failure scenarios. Finally, different product teams often experience breakdowns in communication due to having varying levels of AI expertise. Now, using our taxonomy as a foundation, we designed the AI Playbook, which is an interactive survey that allows practitioners to walk through a product or feature that they are designing. Imagine I were a designer working on a voice-based personal assistant. I would start with conversational AI, then move on to select speech as a primary input. My system will have a clear way of knowing when to trigger because it listens for a wake word. And as I continue to answer the questions, the scenario section interactively builds up the related failure scenarios, which allows me to explore the consequences of the different design choices. And in the end, I will say my system will output a ranked list, which is pulled from an existing set. The playbook then outputs a full report of test scenarios and actionable guidance on how to simulate them. For example, we can simulate a list with reduced diversity by inserting a duplicate item to the list or adding an article to a list item. We evaluated the playbook in a Think Aloud session with 9 of our previous participants. In this presentation, I'll highlight 3 key insights that emerged from the evaluation. First, many people saw how the AI playbook could help them step off the golden path scenario by systematically navigating the error space and standardizing the types of errors that can be included in testing their prototype. Participants saw another benefit of the tool came from its ability to show the full range of options and the consequences of their design decisions within a short 3 to 4 minutes of their time. Finally, we found the potential for the tool to help different teams overcome breakdowns in communication by directing their attention to the same terminology and scenarios in ways that both designers and engineers can relate to. And I would like to end this presentation by discussing opportunities to extend the AI playbook to the other scenarios. First, because of our focus on early prototyping, we limited our scope to failures happening within a single interaction session. And future research can instead cover failure scenarios that occur in multiple sessions over time. We also see opportunities to include scenarios that impact end users as well as other stakeholders. And finally, the AI playbook only covered a limited set of AI failure scenarios, and we think there are opportunities to explore other scenarios that are tied to the user's personal, cultural, and societal context. These failures could potentially lead to unethical or unfair outcomes that can cause harm to end users. In light of these considerations, we're happy to announce that the AI Playbook is being released as an open source software and that it is fully extensible to accommodate these alternative scenarios. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the live Q&A session.